Whoa, guys. We know 2020 has not gone anything like we'd planned. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this quarantine style. Oh, wow, that is much better. You know, normally, we'd all be at the convention center, sitting in a hotel ballroom. Half of us would be sweating like crazy, and the other half would be freezing. We'd be listening to an industry update and message from our president. While that's obviously not possible this year, IAPD still wanted to celebrate our members and look back at the good that 2020 has brought us. So let's kick this celebration off with a bang. Up first, we have membership milestones.
IAPD is always pleased to recognize membership milestones. This year, celebrating 25 years as an IAPD member company, we are pleased to honor Nylotech Incorporated.
Thank you, IAPD!
Eastman Chemical Company, Plastoglass de Mexico, King Plastic Corporation, and Primex Plastics Corporation. And celebrating 50 years, we have ACI Plastics Incorporated and Regal Plastic Supply Incorporated.
Okay, now hang on. Now, Zoom meetings are supposed to be from the waist up only, so you need to move this up just a little bit more, Okay, that should be perfect right there. Thank you. All right, every year, IAPD always recognizes companies and individuals that have done an amazing job serving our association. This year is no different. So for 2020, the winners are...
Company-wide achievements are recognized with the Education Circle of Champions Award, the Environmental Excellence Award, and the Marketing Excellence Award. These awards recognize education-related activities, sustainability practices, and marketing initiatives.
This year, I get the privilege of announcing the 2020 IAPD Circle of Champion recipients. This award is offered every year to membership companies with a commitment to educational excellence and continuing the workforce training. So please, help me in congratulating the following award-winning companies. The 2020 Gold Level Circle of Champions recipients are Cope Plastics, Curvell Plastics, Piedmont Plastics, Polymer Shapes. The 2020 Silver Level Circle of Champions recipients are Cartier-Wilson and Redwood Plastics and Rubber. Way to go to all of our recipients, proving yet again you're never too cool for school. What? I can say that. I'm the new Education Committee Chair.
Hi, I'm Scott Van Winter. Please join me and the IAPD Environmental Committee in congratulating the following companies for their outstanding environmental achievements and their ongoing stewardship of both IAPD and the environment. With the Gold Award going to Curvell Plastics, the Silver going to Cope Plastics, and the Bronze going to Piedmont Plastics. Thank you all. And they say being a tree hugger is a bad thing.
Please join the IAPD Marketing Committee in congratulating the following companies for their marketing achievements: Asahi America, Vicom, and Polymer Shapes. The Beacon Award honors and acknowledges the strong marketing efforts of our small members and is awarded this year to ZL Engineering Plastics. Congratulations, and thanks for all you do to make performance plastics look as fly as me. As if that's even possible.
The first award for individual achievements to be presented today is the President's Award, given to an individual who has gone above and beyond in their volunteer capacity for the association. IAPD is pleased to announce that the recipient of this year's President's Award is Chad Roberts of Piedmont Plastics.
I am honored and humbled to accept the 2020 IAPD President Award. This is my 28th year in the industry. I recall early on in my career as a marketing assistant, taking Greg Berry's picture and submitting it to the IAPD magazine when he won his award in 2002, and submitting the same one a few years later when he won the Pace Setter. I recall sitting with Chip Whitfield over multiple sessions crafting the perfect image when he won his awards in 2007 and 2012, and helping Bill Barth with his submission in 2015. I remember working with these individuals, thinking to myself, they're titans in the plastics industry. This award is proof that they make things happen. They're leaders. Turns out you'll just hand this thing out to any loudmouth that'll sit in a conference call. In all seriousness, this is one of the most significant moments in my career. I'm hardly worthy to be listed with the individuals who have won this award, and I've certainly achieved nothing alone. I'd like to thank the following individuals for their help: the IAPD staff, Courtney, Liz, Whitney, Jean, and Mackenzie. The IAPD Education Committee, notably Pete, George, Suzette, Chad P. My team, Liz Waddell, Christy McKinney, and Margot Gilmore. The senior leadership of Piedmont Plastics, Hank Booth, Tyler Booth, Bill Barth, Suzanne Ahn, Pat Barrett, and Ted Isabel for their leadership in my career. Most importantly, all of the employees of Piedmont Plastics. I'm proud to call you all family. I look forward to future leadership and education opportunities at IAPD and what the plastics distribution industry has in store in the future. Thank you.
The Pacesetter Award recognizes an IAPD volunteer leader who sets the pace for the association. IAPD is pleased to honor Ginny Kachowski of Crobell Plastics, Inc. with the 2020 Pacesetter Award.
Wow, what an opportunity. You probably thought I was going to say honor, and it's certainly that too, but opportunity, that's what Women in Plastics is all about. To provide women with an opportunity to be included and promoted while emphasizing the need for and importance of greater diversity in our industry. So while I'm incredibly appreciative for this award, nothing of significance is achieved alone. So I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize and give thanks to my husband and my family who have been incredibly supportive each time I've been presented with an opportunity to grow and do something new in my career, to my managers, mentors, coworkers, and colleagues that provide me with opportunities that challenge me in my work, and for the men and women that have taken the opportunity to participate in Women in Plastics events and then shared the benefits of doing so with others. And finally, to the incredibly dedicated members of the Women in Plastics Leadership Committee, Common Interest Group, and IAPD staff, who strive to do every next thing that we do better than the last thing that we did. I'm incredibly grateful to know and to work alongside each and every one of you, and I look forward to all the exciting things that we have yet to do together. IAPD, thank you for this award and for this opportunity to talk about the importance of opportunity. Thank you.
Our final award is the Paul Davies Award of Merit. Here to introduce the 2020 winner is last year's winner, Bernie Wilms of Mitsubishi Chemical Advanced Materials, Inc.
Hi IAPD, my name is Bernie Wilms of Mitsubishi Chemical, and it is my pleasure to present the prestigious Paul Davis Award of Merit. Paul Davis of Plastics Manufacturing and Supply Corporation in Cleveland, Ohio, had a vision. He recognized how difficult it was for small independent plastics distributors to compete with a much larger distributor, and he wanted the same buying power that a multi-branch distributor enjoyed. In the summer of 1956, he began calling on other small distributors to see if there were owners interested in joining and becoming a larger voice in the trade. Paul recruited 6 individuals representing 4 plastics distributors at that first meeting. This small group launched what is initially named the United Plastics Warehouse Corporation and today is known as the International Association of Plastics Distribution. In 1986, IAPD created the Paul Davis Award of Merit and bestowed Paul Davis as the first recipient of this most esteemed award. It is our distinct pleasure to announce Adam Mellon as this year's recipient of the prestigious Paul Davis Award of Merit. Adam is a business management graduate of National Louis University, principal owner of Cartier Wilson LLC, and chief sales operator of Simona America. He began his career in the early 90s in a variety of roles for MSC, including field sales, acquisition, transition team, call center manager, and national technical sales manager. Adam and his colleague then acquired a thermoforming company, MEI, in Atlanta, Georgia, and expanded their aerospace business. In 2002, Adam purchased Cartier and Wilson and later renamed it Cartier Wilson LLC with only one principal. He has grown it from a small Southeast manufacturers representative group to a large North American sales organization. Adam began representing Boltaron in 2006 and assisted with their sales strategy. Simona America acquired Boltaron in 2014 and named Adam Chief Sales Operator, overseeing sales for both U.S. businesses. On the personal side, Adam was born in Binghamton, New York, and is an avid marathon runner, including in the New York City Marathon and Boston Marathon. He has a goal to compete in all the major marathons and even competes in the very competitive IAPD Fun Run and at the IAPD Annual Convention. Adam loves spending time with his 3 dogs and his 3 sons, Avery, Austin, and Ashton. He also enjoys golf and boating on Arrowhead Lake. On football days, you can find him cheering for the best team, the Dallas Cowboys. Adam cares deeply about underserved communities and volunteers by making meals and delivering food through Open Hands Atlanta and Must Ministries. He's also a board member of the Greg Berry Atlanta Plastics Charity Golf Tournament, a cause near and dear to the performance plastics industry. His IAPD volunteer career is even more impressive. Adam has served on IAPD's Board of Directors, Nominating Committee, Convention and Expo Committee, Manufacturers Representative, Common Interest Group, Marketing Committee, the Manufacturers Council, and the Manufacturing and Distributors Council's joint subgroup. He was the chair of the Future Leaders Program. He not only volunteers, but strongly encourages and supports his team to volunteer as well. You can find Cartier Wilson and Simona team members on multiple IAPD committees. He is a strong supporter of IAPD's Women in Plastics initiative. Cartier Wilson and Simona support IAPD activities financially, through active participation, sponsorship, and volunteerism. His employees say that Adam is a people-first leader, caring, supportive, operating with a servitude mentality, and incredibly generous with his people. IAPD CEO Susan Avery shares that Adam has been one of our most active volunteers. Adam gets passionate about a project or a committee and dives in full force. One of the best ways to gauge someone's leadership is to look at his or her people. Everyone who works with and for Adam is a class act. It says a lot about his leadership. Adam, on behalf of the IAPD and the entire performance in plastics industry, we thank you for all you do for the association and industry. IAPD and Performance Plastics is better because of you. Congratulations, Adam.
Hi, everybody. I would like to thank our President, Craig Saunders, the Executive Committee, the Board of Directors, our CEO, Susan Avery, and the terrific staff at IAPD for recognizing me with the 2020 Paul Davis Award of Merit. What a great honor to be presented this most prestigious award by my good friend, the legendary Bernie Wilms. I would also like to thank my colleagues, friends, and mentors at Simona America Group and Cartier Wilson. All of you inspire me every day with your hard work, creativity, and team spirit. There is no doubt that I have the best job in plastics. Volunteer leadership in the IAPD is a pretty good job too. Through my involvement in various committees and on the board of directors, I've had the opportunity to work side by side with some of the best leaders in plastics. I have seen firsthand that the IAPD's primary mission is to serve the members of our plastics community. As a member of our plastics community, some of the things that are important to me are that we have a voice in Washington, D.C. defending performance plastics, that we have a positive message that performance plastics are essential and make the world safer and make the world a better place, that we provide training and education on performance plastics, and that we recognize the importance of diversity and inclusion throughout our plastics industry. The IAPD leadership has responded to what's most important to me, so in turn, I'm obliged to serve in any way I can. I would encourage all of you to do the same, as not only is it rewarding to serve, but I have made lifelong friendships along the way. I shared this award with my incredible family, Molly, Ashton, Austin, and Avery. I hope that all of you and your families are staying healthy and safe, and I look forward to seeing all of you in 2021. Thank you.
Great stuff so far, isn't it? You know, we have an exceptional group of men and women that help serve this association. Why don't we start off by hearing a report from our IAPD Board of Directors. Hats off to this amazing team.
Today, we give special recognition to two IAPD leaders whose term has come to an end. Executive Committee member Mark Courtright and Board member Brad Welsh. We appreciate your service to the association. As an officer of the association, it is my duty to oversee the election of our future leadership. I would like to present the following candidates who have been nominated to serve a 2-year term on the IAPD Board of Directors. The candidates nominated for election for a first term are Cynthia Snell of North American Plastics and Stephen Garman of Primex Plastics. All right, it's time for a semi-formal, unofficial, don't worry, Robert's Rules, we did an official vote via email vote. All in favor of these individuals serving the IAPD Board of Directors, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Well, that settles that. For the record, I declare this election unanimous. Congratulations. Your 2020-2021 Board of Directors are
Hi, I'm Deborah Ragsdale, Polymer Industries.
Hi everybody, this is Jim Bain from Covestro.
Brad Kaplan with Polymer Shapes.
Jim Richards, Plascolite.
Bill Barr with Piedmont Plastics.
Tim Brown, Rochling Industrial North America.
Stephen Gorman, Primex Plastics.
Jerry Helbig, Cabell Plastics.
Hello, Jeff McKitka, Mitsubishi Chemical Advanced Materials.
Cynthia Snell with North American Plastics.
Drew Schwartz, Colorado Plastics.
Hi, Jeff Toth, National Plastics and Seals, Chicago.
Hi, I'm Scott Van Winter.
Hi, Josh Worley, Harrington.
Okay, closing us out today is my dear friend and our IAPD President, Craig Saunders. Take us home, Mr. President. Well, wait a second. Most of us we're already at home.
It seems like it was much more than a year ago when I stood on the stage in Miami to take over as president of IAPD. Little did I imagine that we'd have the 2020 that we are experiencing today. Last year I spoke about the value of IAPD to the performance plastics industry. That my goal as president was to increase the ways that IAPD members could work together to solve our industry's greatest challenges. IAPD and its volunteer and staff workforce had great momentum and had a great 2020 planned. The Workforce Development Task Force finished phase 1 of its work to help IAPD members in attracting the next generation workforce. We were scheduled to begin filming 3 major video projects designed to brand our industry, highlight the sustainability of performance plastics, the many life-saving and cool applications of performance plastics, career opportunities in the industry, and what modern manufacturing and distribution looks like today. The Women in Plastics initiative and regional events were experiencing record attendance and growth, and we look forward to taking these events to new cities. We announced the new concept for the convention and trade show, ConX, and we were looking forward to rolling it out in Louisville this October. The Plastics Live training had graduated its first class of facilitators in 2019, and the first live training class graduated 10 people. 2 additional live regional training events were scheduled for 2020. The groundwork that we laid in government relations over the past 5 years has started to pay off in Washington, D.C. We had a great congressional fly-in scheduled for the spring to secure the co-sponsors we needed for the Smart Infrastructure Act, which would guarantee open competition for government-funded projects. this would create new opportunities for our industry. The Springtime Leadership Development Conference had been building attendance every year, and we expected record attendance in 2020. Then COVID-19 hits overseas, then in the United States, shutting down our schools, businesses, government, airports, and the economy. Life as we knew it changed. We all had to shift to pivot. IAPD members stepped up in a heroic way. While many of our traditional markets paused due to uncertainty, our companies were deemed as essential businesses. With that, the demand for personal protection equipment, see-through barriers, incubation boxes, ventilator parts, and other necessary medical devices skyrocketed. From the largest member to the smallest, our members shifted their operations, supply chain, and human resources to the applications that were needed most. You may have seen many of our members, as well as IAPD, interviewed in local and national media outlets. Some were recognized for their heroic efforts, and some questioned about the material shortages that created the longest lead times our industry has experienced. But our members persisted. Partnerships between the manufacturers and distributors prevailed, and the industry has continued to deliver what our world needed most. IAPD, for its part, had to shift and pivot too. In the early days, IAPD recognized that what members needed most was information. IAPD staff created a central resource of information members needed to navigate COVID-19 and operate their businesses. They are still updating the COVID-19 page on the IAPD website as additional resources become available. Webinars and virtual roundtables help members adjust to the disruption in their businesses. IAPD had to make the tough decision to cancel in-person events and furlough staff. IAPD also used this time to create new member resources and reconsider its strategy. The good news is that both the performance plastics industry and the IAPD are in great shape to weather this storm. IAPD is financially solid and took measures to ensure that it maintains its fiscal security while building new strategies for the immediate and long term. The performance plastics industry is stronger than ever before. No one could have anticipated the year that we've had. But because of the years of great leadership within IAPD and our member companies, we are positioned to come out of this stronger than we were before. I have never been more proud to be part of both this industry and the IAPD. I've seen true heroes this year amongst my peers and colleagues. Congratulations to each and every one of you that has risen to the challenge of this pandemic. It's an honor to work with you all.
Now something is still missing. Some good old Kentucky bourbon. That's what it was.